Welcome to the show Steel Strong People. For this episode, we got to interview a certain person. A person that happens to be steel strong. He is known by the name of Ötzi. That is what the scientists called him when he was found and discovered. But now we are going to talk to Ötzi in person, and he's going to tell us his story that has not been written.
Hello, my name is William Richardson. Here we have the Iceman, called by the name Ötzi. He was recently found in the Ötzi Mountains, and we're the first ones to take an interview. You're called by the name Ötzi, but what is your real name?
My real name is not Ötzi.
Alright, that's a very cool name.
Thank you.
Where do you come from?
I come from a little village.
Okay.
My tent and from my clan from the big mountain.
Where do you work?
Job. I can't say. I think you could more just call it work that everyone workers that just work to stay alive. Mainly my work was I was in hunting for my in the sake for my family, and also I was exploring a little the country and the mountain, and yes, I was a lot in making the peeling the skin of the animals, and yeah, it's a lot of hard work.
Are those the same clothes that you wore when you were frozen?
Yes, apparently those are my same clothes. Nobody has offered me any new clothes, and I think that's quite bad. It's very rude. I would sure like to wear clothes of your age, where I am in now, and yeah, be in the fashion.
What was the last meal you ate?
It was cornbread, which me and my wife made. We like to cook together, and some meat. I hunted some animal yesterday. Mm-hmm.
What is the difference between now and when you were last alive, before you were frozen?
I think the main difference is where I come from. There is just there's just snow, and here there is everything in a entire world. So all kinds of things. But where I came from, there was just this mountain that I knew. We thank Ötzi, Chakokka, for his good interview for us. He has changed his history, and he seems to be a great guy. And yes, we thank him for visiting us. That is all. In the school of Borgarholtsskóli, there is a very strong person that dwells within. We could say that she's steel strong. Her name is Catherine Hepburn, and she has the famous deadly virus Ebola. But Catherine is a very strong person, because she has overcome the big bullying that she has faced in her school by a positive attitudes to her bullies.
The normal school day for me is pretty bad. The first thing that faces me in the morning is students are waiting for me and they start to throw paper balls at me. Even they take it to the next level and they're throwing dirty underwears at me or even shoes. So this is just freaking bad. I don't even feel safe in the classroom in the company of teachers because sometimes they even team up with the students and manage to lock me inside the classroom and turn off the lights, and they don't even let me out until the next morning. So the teacher here very, very bad. Except Solon, she's very good. I got the Ebola virus when I was in the country Liberia. I was there with my father and we were there to hunt some elephants because he really likes to make pianos out of the elephant teeth. And also we were there also so we could get the delicious meat. On the Christmas Eve, we decided to cook the meat. Meanwhile, we were cooking it, my father was playing this awesome piano he just made out of the teeth. And then, when the meat was ready, it smelled super delicious. But luckily, I was the one who was trying the meat. Because suddenly after it, I felt very weird, and I decided to visit the doctor. And he told me that the meat was infected by Ebola, and that's how I got it. First, when the bullying started, I just tried to ignore them and act like they didn't exist, but that didn't really work well. So I came up with a small, simple trick, and that is, I just threatened to touch them and infect them. And after that, they just left me alone. Luckily, I'm having many good friends in the school that are helping me through the school year. I really couldn't do anything without them. Also, they're supporting me and my disease, so I can really, have hope in these hard times that I'm having. So I'm really thankful for them. Also, I'm having here my good friend, Davy. And Davy, what is your name of your disease again?
It's called leprosy. And what I have to say is that me and Catherine, I know her. One of our what we have a common most is that we both share a big disease that is life-sucking, and there's a possible way that we will not survive it. And but through my time, how I have known Catherine is that all I can say is that she's a great girl, and she's really tough, and there's not a lot of people that can survive a big bullying like this that she is living through every school day. And I admire her a lot, and I think that more people here in Borgarskóli should admire her more and not just bullying her, because she is a great person, she is a great friend, and I love her as a good friend, and I think that we will survive this.
We will survive!